Good day to you, mates. Oh, shiznock. Oh, you'll have to live with a little bit of that. Sorry. Shit. Oh, anyway, good day to you, mates. My name is Shadow, and welcome to Tequila Black Swan, a Marcel Wires, horror game. That's bothering me, to be honest. This little bar right here is bothering me, but whatever. I'll have to live with it. Fuck it, anyway. Yeah, this is a little horror game. I have not seen this before. It's on IndieDB, so I decided to get it because it looked cool. So, a young man was killed. Well, that's an interesting way to start this off. Being a detective, that's nothing new for me. But let me tell you, this case changed my life. Why? Yeah, why? I'm going to tell you. Okay, please do. I'm intrigued and interested. My name's not relevant. I'm just an ordinary man doing this job. My name is Shadow. So, and I'll be him right now. Anyway, solving crime cases has always been my dream since I was a kid, I guess. It's been a few years, but I still remember that one case. The murder, which is known as the Black Swan case. Thinking about it now, it's kind of ironic, but let me start from the beginning. One thing you should know beforehand, people always see what they want to see, and what they hear, and they hear what they want to hear. Sorry for being so cryptic, but I promise it'll make sense eventually. I'm interested, I'm really interested. So there was this mansion. Okay, police sirens. Audrey, I cannot talk. His wife found his body not too long ago. Evidently, she was not able to answer my questions right in that moment. I understand. I will take a look around if that's okay. She just nodded and I went to the crime scene. There was chalk on the ground and a lot of glass. See, I'm gonna try to speak in like a super stereotypical detective speech. Like that makes sense. Anyway, looking up, I saw that one of the windows was broken. He was obviously pushed out of the window. By who? Their home sure is big, and seems the level of surveillance is quite high on this property. I figured that it must have been someone who had access to it. Well, obviously. Maybe it's one of the staff members, or his wife herself. Yeah, right, it's always the wife, isn't it? I decided to go back to her. Maybe I can get something out of her after all. She was still in tears when I slowly approached her. What do you want? My apologies, ma'am. I'd like to know who was there when it happened. It's Friday afternoon, so only Kane was at the house. He's our cleaner. Where is he now? I think he's speaking with one of your colleagues. Thank you, ma'am, and I'm sorry. I've always been so bad with all this condolences stuff. Well, whatever. He's so stoic and nonchalant. Maybe that cleaner knew something. I saw him across the yard. On the other hand, some of my colleagues were going into the house to inspect the crime scene, I guess. I wanted to see the crime scene first. Maybe there were some hints. It took a while to reach the room. Damn, that place was huge. When I arrived, I was surprised to find that it was a guest room. Why would the man of the house be in that room? I saw the broken window. And other things. Other things such as what? Wait, do I click? Oh. Okay, hold on. Me. Last drink. Been waiting for this. This is good, actually. It was okay. Last drink was okay. Anyway. Shit. Sorry. Such a mess right now. What the hell's on my phone? Oh. Shizzle. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Anyway, what is this? This box is empty. There are 2 glasses. Looks like someone drank wine recently with another person, obviously. One of those glasses has something on it. Looks like lipstick. The victim and his wife drank wine before it happened. Maybe it was an accident, but she wouldn't have hidden the glasses then. Or did he have an affair with some woman? It's a chest. There's probably treasure in it. Okay, I'm not really good at making jokes. That's the window that caused the victim's death. Well, unintentionally, of course. The window is closed. This one looks undamaged. Excuse me. Some painting. I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with the murder. Am I done here? Yes. I left the house. I didn't want to miss my chance to talk with the cleaner. Can I help you? Maybe. Could you tell me what happened? Sure. I was cleaning the foyer when the landlady came home. Where had she been? I interrupted him. I needed to know everything. She was with a friend at the... She was with a friend. Her name's Sarah, I think. I made a mental note to ask Audrey about her later. Thanks. Please go on. When she came home, she seemed to be in a good mood. Well, she just came back from a fun day, so I guess that's natural. Makes sense. Right. Anyway, I was just about to call it a day when I heard an ear-piercing scream echoing through the house. That's when she found the body? Yes. Didn't you hear the window breaking? I'm usually listening to music when nobody else is here. When she arrived, I took out my earphones. Damn it, so the murder must have occurred before his wife arrived. Or not. The house is pretty big. You could have overheard it without earphones. Nobody else was at home? I know what this must look like, but I didn't kill him, I swear. I never said you did. You're implying that you have nothing to worry about if you're innocent. I didn't emphasize the if. You seem to be worried enough already. I just didn't emphasize the if. I guess. Everything happened so fast, I'm afraid I can't really tell you much more. That's fine. You already helped a bit. Really? I'm glad. If you need anything, you can stop by my apartment. Here's my address. It's fucking creepy. Alright. It's fucking creepy. Detective, do you have any news? Indeed. There are 2 glasses of wine in the guest room. One of it has lipstick on it. ... I know. I figured as much. Can you elaborate? I found the room. I found the room like that, and I didn't touch anything. I cannot really explain it. This looks like. I know what it looks like. I know he just died, but maybe it's true. What's true? Maybe he was meeting someone else, and things didn't go according to plan. That's what I was thinking. You know who could be, you know. He has not many female friends. Had. There was this girl, Ellen. She used to jog with him, and they went to the same yoga course. A yoga course, huh? Crack my fingers! This is a lot like last game, I have to admit. I didn't even realize that, actually. I didn't even know that. Yes, he always wanted to stay fit. Do you have an address? Unfortunately, no. But they always went for a jog in the park. I see. Maybe I can meet her there? Someone else? There's also Sarah. Who is Sarah? Your cleaner said you were with her when it happened. That's right, we spent the day together. What did you do? She frowned as if my question was too personal, but she answered anyway. Just girl stuff, shopping, talking, you name it. What about his enemies? He had no enemies. He was very seclusive, shy sometimes.
Maybe that's why he hadn't many friends either.
So?
Besides Ellen, and if you count Sarah, there was only Rob. They were best friends. Bros, they used to say.
Where can I find him?
He owns a nightclub in downtown.
She gave me the address and decided to pay a visit later. I also inquired Sarah's address and it turned out she lived just a few streets farther from Audrey. That should be enough for today.
Thanks, Detective, for everything.
That's my job.
That's my job. I hope you'll solve this case soon.
Me too. I decided to visit Sarah. Let's see what kind of girl she is. I knocked a few times, but nobody opened. Maybe she wasn't at home. Suddenly, the door flew open with a crash.
Gosh, what the actual... Wait, he's a detective?
Seems like it, miss.
Oh, hell.
Love the voice I gave her. Just like, this is silhouette, just like kind of clicks with me what voice I'll give them. You already know.
Audrey called me, but she was too agitated to tell me what actually happened. Well, basically, yeah, her husband's dead, right?
I nodded and told her everything we knew so far. I told her about the thing with the window. If she was shocked by the news, she didn't show it. She just took another sip from her glass and stared at me. It looked like she couldn't care less.
So, who did it?
That's what I want to find out.
Oh, I see. You think I did it, right?
I didn't say that. I just wanted to ask you a few questions.
I didn't know him that well. I usually spend my time with Audrey. She didn't want him to be part of our girl stuff.
Still, I have questions. It's just routine, you know.
Okay, shoot.
I couldn't help but think that this was kind of an awkward wording, but I didn't comment. What should I ask her? You been today? Did you have an affair with the victim? That's all. What should I ask her though? Where have you been today? No, she was at home. And that's too personal anyway. Sorry to be so personal, but she have an affair.
Me? I barely knew him.
No need to get all defensive, it shows just a question.
And I just answered no.
Okay. That girl sure had a temper. Should I ask her? I'm just gonna ask her everything, but where have you been today?
I spent the day with Audrey. I'm sure she told you.
Well, yeah.
We shared a taxi, and after we dropped her off at home, I went home.
Makes sense, I guess.
Yes, it does. She called me shortly afterwards.
Thanks.
What else?
That's it. Thank you for your time.
Just catch that murderer.
Afterwards, I decided to go to the park and keep a lookout for Ellen. I've been told she and the victim would go jogging together sometimes. They've been in the same yoga course. So that she and the victim would go jogging. Okay. The park wasn't that big, and I was able to find a woman which could be her. For a moment, I tried to keep up with her, but she was much more athletic than me. She introduced herself as Ellen, but she kept running. When I broke the news, she stopped, though. Good. What voice should I give her?
He is dead?
No. I don't know what voice I should give her.
He is dead?
No. That doesn't even sound like a woman. What the hell? This is the only person I don't know what voice to give her. And then, once I give her a voice, it won't even stick. Because I don't know what voice to give her. Usually it just clicks. Because, I mean, I can barely see the silhouette of her.
He's dead? Who'd do this to him?
Sure, that's fine. That's what I want to find out.
You're saying he was pushed out of the window?
Apparently.
That is so horrible. I cannot imagine what his wife is going through right now.
Perfect voice. Sorry. She's shattered. ... Ellen fell silent. I couldn't read her face, but she seemed to be in shock. Can you tell me more about him? Can you tell me something about him?
He was always so calm and quiet. He was so easy to be around with. Actually, that's why I chose him as my jogging partner.
I see. Oh, so do I have to make the decision to see who killed him? Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna try to keep all the clues I can in my head. I see.
He was very reclusive. If I hadn't dragged him to the yoga course, he wouldn't have had the courage to go there.
That yoga course.
It's on Saturdays. He was the only guy in our group.
Clue? 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 Ah. Voice crack, sorry. I'm getting a bit excited. I understand. Did you have contact with someone else from that group?
No, I don't think so. He'd always stick with me.
Could you think of anyone who could be the murderer?
No, absolutely not.
That was not very helpful. Also, it was getting dark and I still had another place I wanted to visit. Thank you for your help.
That was everything? Will you find the murderer?
I will, and yes, that's it for the time being.
If you need me, I'll be over here the weekend. Be here over the weekend.
I'll make sure to contact you again. Thanks. It was getting late. My last stop would be that nightclub. I wanted to know what kind of guy that Rob is. Rob might have killed him, but I'm not sure. It was loud in the club, and it took me forever to get to Rob. Some security guy thought my badge was fake. What a prick. You wanted to talk to me, detective? Yes. Can we talk somewhere quieter? Sure thing. He led me to a closed area. Finally, some silence. That should be better. I'm sorry to be the bringer of unpleasant news, but... I told him about his best friend's death. God, how I hate doing this. He listened to me carefully. His expressions didn't change at first, but then... He cried. He cried a lot. It was his best friend, after all. I cannot... Take your time. I know this is hard. Who would do this to him? He'd never hurt a fly! I will find out, I promise. But first I need you to answer some questions. Sure, anything. Can I ask how is your relationship? Where have you been today? Your work here? I'm gonna ask how's his wife said you were best friends. Can you confirm that? Yes, we were. He didn't have many friends. I heard. Sometimes he'd visit me in the club. He was not a very outgoing person and he just did it for me. What you do in your free time? Well, the usual. Watching football, working out, playing video games. I can't believe we'll never see each other again. Look here. You work in this nightclub? Yes, it's kind of hard sometimes, but it pays the bills. He always wanted to help me with the club. And that's not really his cup of tea. He'd be better off in some office. He's always so shy. He was, I mean, gosh. Where have you been today? Have you seen the victim today? I was at his house, or mansion, more like it. His wife was out and he asked me to spend some time together. He was, Kane and Rob were the only ones that were present. I mean, wait. No, Sarah was not there. Sarah was out with Audrey. Was Ellen there? I don't think they mentioned that Ellen was there. So either two suspects. Kane and Rob. Those are my two suspects. Can the staff confirm this? I don't think anyone saw me. It's Friday, so there's only Kane there. He was probably cleaning some room while I was there. I'm sorry. No, I knew that at least 3 people were there. Audrey, Kane, and Rob. Oh, Audrey. They just said Audrey. They just said Sarah was with Audrey and Kane was there when Audrey came back, but that was after the murder. That was after the murder happened. So I don't... Slightly confusing. When you left, he was still alive, right? What are you implying? Of course he was. I wouldn't kill my best friend. Everyone thinks like the detective is... Sorry, I just had to ask that question. Thank you, that's all. Thank you, that's it. You can find me here if you need me. I'm working here every day, even when the club isn't open. I actually have to work for my money, unlike other people. Whoa, where did that come from? Yeah, where did that come from? The hell? That remark, though, that remark. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I just don't know what to feel right now. Did they mention, what he, the victim did for a living? I don't remember his name, god damn it. I think all he did was help out Rob sometimes. He helped out Rob sometimes, I know. I'm pretty sure I know that. I have to work for my money. Oh! Okay, so Rob is my #1 suspect as of right now. Motivation for murder, jealousy. I guess I'm just angry. At what? You'll hear from me. Please find the murderer, detective. I will. I had some leads. I knew I could finish that case quickly. In fact, it only took me 2 days. I was sure that it wasn't an accident. Someone killed him and I knew it was one of them. Yeah. Audrey, she seemed devastated, but maybe she knew more than she would let on. That cleaner, Kane, that stuttering, anxious behavior just an act? Alan, the sports enthusiast, a guy doing yoga? Don't get me wrong, that's totally fine. But maybe he had other intentions than just staying fit. Okay, so what happened? He slept with Ellen, and so either Ellen or Rob did it, because he slept with Ellen, and they had a drink together. But that doesn't explain why she could have killed him. She just could have just left there, and then Rob came over and killed him for jealousy, the motivation of jealousy. Rob sounded kind of jealous. Exactly, jealous. He has to work hard for his money, and maybe he was envious on his bro's lifestyle or his wife. Wait, Audrey or Sarah? Wait, Rob isn't married to Sarah? What? I didn't know much about Sarah yet. Audrey made her sound like your typical rich girl. I called it a day. The next morning I had to plan my steps wisely. I knew I hadn't enough time to visit all places. I just needed to trust my instinct on where to go. There were 5 places I had to go. I figured I can only manage to visit 3. Where should I go? Ooh, I don't freaking know where this place is. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know the map of this place. Is that the club? I don't know. I have no clue. That's the nightclub. Okay. Yes. Oh, detective, you're back. Yes, there's still a few things unclear. I guess that's true. I saw tears in his eyes. I couldn't tell if they were genuine or fake. I'll help you as best as I can. I want you to catch the asshole who did it. Anger replaced the tears. Man, that guy sure had some bad boot swings. I appreciate your willingness to help. Can you tell me something about the victim's mansion? Well, actually, it is Audrey's mansion. He stayed at home and she earned the money. Independent woman, nothing wrong with that. Wait, so he didn't do shit for that mansion? Maybe it was Audrey that killed her, and because he doesn't do anything around the mansion. But to answer your question, it's pretty big and they have a lot of staff. Do you know them well? No, not really. I saw Kane sometimes. He's usually there when I come over. Or came over, that is. Okay, thanks. What else can you tell me? Audrey didn't like it very much when I spent time with her husband. Why? I don't know. Maybe she wanted him off for herself. We used to meet when she was out. Interesting. Maybe that is important. That's all I know. All I know. Thank you. Tell me about your club. Tell me something about your club. What do you mean exactly? Our customers or how the business is? Both exactly. I don't see how that's relevant, but you're the detective, I guess. Smart ass. I know what I'm doing. Business is doing okay. Business is doing okay. Could be better though. I can't complain. Other clubs are worse off. And how about our customers? Well, we have all sorts of customers. Old, young, male, female, you name it. How come? Such nightclubs tend to be dominated by one target group. Or maybe that was just in my days. We organize weekly theme parties. We have a ladies' night, a gay night, and even a costume party. That draws many different people in. I see. I wondered about whether you are... Yes? How do I ask? How do I ask? Well, you know. Sorry, what are you trying to say? I wondered if you are homosexual. He crossed his arms. It was a personal question, no doubt, but I needed to know. Maybe he and the victim had a deeper relationship than just being bros. Only because I'm organizing gay parties doesn't mean I'm gay. I'm a solidary person, and I don't tolerate people who discriminate against others because of something like this. Whoa, I didn't mean to. I know, detective, I'm just saying. To answer your question, I'm 100% straight. Duly noted. Damn, I felt so stupid. Well, detectives have to blunder sometimes. That's all. That would be everything for now. I see. I hope my information helped you a bit. It did. It really did. I'm sure I understand everything better now. Blah. Well, tell me if you find out something new. I mixed up the accents there. Kane. But why would he... The thing is, why would Kane have the motive to kill the victim? I don't remember his name whatsoever. I wish I did, but I don't remember. But why would he have the motive to kill him? What would his motive be? I mean, he seemed slightly suspicious, but I don't see any motive that he could have killed him with. So I'm gonna go to the yoga place. It's the park. And then I'm gonna visit Audrey next. Nice to see you again, detective. I guess you have news? Not exactly, just more questions. Oh, no problem. That's fine with me. We probably knew the victim better than anyone. You might be right about that. What do you want to know? What do you know about his wife? Enough, I guess. What do you mean? I probably shouldn't talk about her. I don't like her, that's all. You should know. Affair! He had an affair with her! I'm certain of it! I'm certain he had an affair with her! Certain! Okay, anyway. To be honest, I hate her. Huh? Why is that? I didn't expect such a balanced person to hate somebody. I guess I can tell you. There are people in this world who believe in the wrong things. Wrong is such an elastic term. I just want to say, I hope most people nowadays are not as ignorant as her. Did the victim love her? And why did he put up with an ignorant person like her? We accept the love we think we deserve. ... Steven... Bosk? I guess? I know, the perks of being a wallflower. A wallflower? Detective? That quote just made me realize something. The perks of being a wallflower. Really? What is it? I'll keep my speculations to myself for now. You can tell me, right? You know? Because I'm playing you. You can tell me, right? Anyway, I'm glad I could help. His hobbies? Yeah, his hobbies. Can you tell me about his hobbies? Apart from doing sports, let me see. He loved reading, that's the only thing I can think of. What kind of books do you read? Almost everything, I guess. He had a huge collection. Romance, fantasy, science fiction. Though I often showed him some of my favorite novels. And what's your favorite genre? Contemporary novels. But is that important for the case? I was just curious. What was he like? Oh, he's very reclusive. That is, when he wasn't with Rob. Really? Why? Rob always made him smile. He even enjoyed going to parties with him. Parties? Did he go often? Sure, sometimes the Black Swan just has to break out. Black Swan? That's an inside joke? Oh, no. That was actually his nickname when he went to parties. I'm not sure I can follow you. He went in disguise because his wife did not endorse that. He didn't want her to find out.
In the club, everyone knew him as the Black Swan.
Okay, that's definitely something new. Black Swan, huh? Reclusive lone wolf, but a party goer in disguise. That's strange and new. Split personality, or someone else playing Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Why couldn't his wife find out? Did she, in the end? I killed my man because he went to a party. What a headline that be? Or would it make sense? Should I ask her? That's all. I don't want to hold you up.
Are you sure? I've got plenty of time.
Please, you're free to go.
Okay.
I'll contact you as soon as I find something.
Thanks, detective.
Okay, well, we've got something. The mansion. That's Sarah's house. No. That's Audrey's house. I want to know a bit more about Sarah. I mean, even though... Oh, yeah, she said she barely knew him.
Hello, detective.
Hello, miss. How are you today?
Oh, no. I don't know. It's weird, you know?
I get what you mean. She closed her eyes. I could tell she's been crying.
I guess you have questions?
If you don't mind.
Of course not.
Do you wear makeup? Okay. I'll ask you 2 questions. What do you do for a living, miss?
Oh, you don't know? I'm a novelist. Not a nameless one at that.
I'm sorry, I hadn't much time for reading in the last couple of months.
I do not take offense, detective.
You're not a crime author, are you?
Nonsense, detective. I write romance novels.
You do? What kind?
What do you mean? Of course, no supernatural teenage trash. It's shocking how kids nowadays seem to like all those shallow Mary Sue characters. My protagonists are strong female role models.
That's impressive. What about men?
I'm absolutely not a gay romance writer. That goes against my beliefs. It's a sin.
Oh? We have a new lead! Okay, before I continue, here's the lead. Okay, so... Rob is lying about his not being gay. He is reclusive even to Audrey because she doesn't like gay people. She hates gays. She hates gays. Okay, so... Rob and the victim had a closer relationship than just being friends, and Audrey didn't like it. That's why she didn't like when he hung out with Rob. Ooh! Maybe she caught him. Oh, Rob came over the day he was killed, so that means Audrey must have seen them together and killed him. Ooh! Ooh! I'm getting somewhere. Actually, that's not what I meant. I wanted to know how you portray male characters in your novels.
That goes without saying. It's all about women. Men are inferior.
What the hell? What the hell is wrong with you? Of course. Wow, a sexist and a homophobe? Not cool in my book, but it was not my business to interfere. What the hell? What the hell? I think she did. I think Audrey did it. I really think Audrey did it.
Anyway, my books are quite popular. My recent one is going to be turned into a movie by a famous film studio.
Fascinating. What is it called?
You'll love the title. It's called A Malady to Kill For.
Malady...
Lady. I'm a lady to kill for. Malady, got it. Malady.
I see what you did there. The title sounds melodic. Melody? You named to kill for Melody? That was fucking weird. Anyway, title sounds melodic. ... No joke. That was supposed to be funny. Huh. That was supposed to be funny. Huh. No, that funny.
Funny.
That was supposed to be funny. Okay. I don't care if she wears makeup or not. But I think Audrey did it. I think Audrey did it. Piecing everything together, it's so easy to piece together. How long have you known Sarah? Are you on good terms? We're on excellent terms, and ever since we moved here 2 years ago. I expected the neighbors to be quite arrogant, but they're really nice. Sarah? Arrogant? No way. That's nice to hear. Yes, I wouldn't know what to do without her. She gives me so much strength and inspiration. Is that so? Because she's sexist, that's why. Are you being ironic, detective? I wouldn't dare. Okay. The situation is grave. I know that, believe me. Let's get back to your questions. That's really it. That's all I have to. I don't care if she wears makeup or not. I know she did it. I know her motive. I know the whole story. Thanks for your time, miss. Of course, detective. Make sure to catch the culprit. Yeah. Sexist and homophobe. That's okay. It's too late and I was getting tired. I'd have to continue my investigation tomorrow. The next day, though, everything made sense. Had I enough evidence? Maybe, maybe not. I think so. But suddenly everything fell into place. I was sure I could solve that case. So sure. I contacted everyone who was somehow involved. And in the morning, we all met in front of Audrey's house. Oh? So what now, Mr. Detective? Now, I'm going to arrest the murderer. You will? You will? Already? I hope you have got enough evidence. And why'd you gather all of us here? Are you saying we all did it? I gather you do what? Because every one of you who knew the victim, and each one of you played an important role. An important role? Exactly. Well then, who was it? Oh, I hope I got this. Oh, this is where I get to choose. Oh, okay. So gathering the clues, I think Audrey did it. Ellen, who was Ellen to the? I did it. That's the last one. I did it. Who was Ellen? Ellen was just a friend. I thought. So it could either be Audrey or all of you, but I mean, I don't think, since Sarah had nothing to do with it because she barely knew him, Rob, those two go literally like that, if you know what I mean, not sexually, of course. Audrey, on the other hand, where's Audrey? That's Ellen. Audrey, she loved the dude, but she couldn't stand gays, and that's where they come in. Sarah. I said Sarah. She barely knew him. Cain. Oh, okay, so Cain, what I remember about Cain is he didn't really say much of anything besides, like, his cleaning habits and all that shit. I don't think he'd have the motive to kill the victim. Ellen, I'm trying still to piece together who Ellen was to the victim, though. Ellen, I mean, I would have guessed that she was having an affair with him, but it doesn't make sense if Audrey is the killer, and if she did have an affair with him, then who killed him? Maybe it was Rod because he found out about, but then he wouldn't be gay. Okay, so I'm gonna say Audrey. I'm gonna say Audrey did it. Audrey is the murderer. Me? I was alive. I come to that conclusion. Revenge is a fair envy. You killed him because he had an affair. That's ridiculous. An affair with whom then? Rob. He had an affair with Rob. Rob's just like, Audrey, that's getting kind of creepy. You didn't kill him, did you? ... Miss? I guess it's too late to make a run for it now, isn't it? Wait. Wait a second, wait, could I have picked any character and gotten it right? Oh, that's the case, that's bull. You killed your husband? You filthy bitch! I saw you. You know, every time you thought I wasn't home. Your husband needed someone to talk to. That's something you never did. When I came home on a Friday and saw him, or her, or it, to make him pay for what he did to me. What did he do? Why'd you call him it? What does that mean? Rob was already gone, but my husband was obviously still in his perverted little dream world. Thinking about... Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. I see the lipstick stain on the glass. It all makes sense. Oh, that does make sense! Oh! I wonder if I still could have gotten it right if I picked someone like Sarah. You really killed him because he dressed up as a girl? He was out of his mind wearing dresses. What kind of man does such things? Should have delivered him from his sins years ago. You don't understand anything, do you? Do you even realize what you did to her? All those years? Her. Wait, is the victim transgender? Her, you were lucky that you hadn't even been there. I would have killed you too. Have you ever tried to understand what she's going through? Stop it. Miss, I'm going to arrest you. You have the right to remain silent. That was really cool. You needed one try to find the murderer. Did I get it right? Congratulations, way to go, Sherlock. She confessed. She regretted nothing. She believed that she released her from her sins. So the victim is transgender, actually. Audrey did not even realize that her husband was transsexual. Yeah. Her ignorance killed that young woman. She was always so reclusive because her wife prohibited her to be herself. What a mess. I'd never have guessed that the case would end that way. Talking about a black swan event. It's a sin to kill a black swan. Black swans just want to be accepted, but often they are outcasts. I'm a black swan. When will everyone realize that the world is not just white swans? The world is colorful and we are all human. That case got me thinking. It made me realize something important. What was that important thing, or are you not going to say? That was cool! Oh, you never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you come. So I just gonna walk. Oh, I read that book! It was such a good book! It was one of my favorite books to read in high school, actually. It was such a good book! I loved it! That was, what's her name said that? Scout said that. You never really understand a person until you consider things... No, that wasn't Scout. That was Atticus who said that. Oh, that was such a good book. Oh, this was such a good story game. I loved it. I fucking loved it. Oh, that was... To Kill a Black Swan. Oh, I should have seen the title. Anyway, that was so good. I enjoyed that game so freaking much. I got it right. I mean, I'm pretty sure, that there was only one answer. I mean, based on the ending there, I'm pretty sure that there was only one answer. But yeah, I got it right. Oh, I'm so smart. I should be a detective. Are you kidding me? Anyway, yeah, it was so good. That game was on IndieDB, under horror games. To Kill a Black Swan. Excuse me. Man. I enjoyed that greatly. It got me, like, really thinking, you know? Like, who did this and who did that? And I was just like, wait, so I was just piecing clues together, and it was so cool. I loved it. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, too. It was definitely better than Sleepless Nights. Definitely better. I mean, Sleepless Nights, I liked the game, but this was much better. Oh, it was so cool. I like games like these. Marcel Wires was the creator of Sleepless Nights as well, I believe. I'm pretty sure I said that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Check out the cards and the other videos that I have done. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace.